What do y'all think is the connection between these immigrants, so I'm gonna call them immigrants now, and which I should have been calling them immigrants to be before, because the real migrants was the ones that came from the south, was the black people that came from the south and found a new life in the north. So let's just put that out there first. But what do y'all think is the connection between the immigrants and this AI thing? What do y'all like? What's that about?
I mean, they want that cheap labor.
Cheap labor to build.
Build shit to start about. So they gonna show them how to do it all, but since they're not educated, they don't have no degree, so they're not gonna have to give them top dollar to work in these facilities. But we're gonna train you and pay you probably like $10 an hour.
And that's the way you create a third world country. Before you start immigrating a labor force for technical labor, how come you not offering like the current citizenship first dibs? You know what I mean?
Be like they said, because we gonna be a little bougie.
I mean, there's hardly any trade programs left. You know what I mean? Unless you an immigrant or something like that. They have a lot of programs for people who are immigrating into this country to learn skills. But the people who live here, it ain't nothing like where you can go straight from high school into a trade school into a mastery program that I know of, and I'm in education. Most of the time.
You're gonna be putting the eye on the casing that goes around all of the digital information. That's your job. That's the job they're going to be all day long. Put the eye in there. That's
Intel,
it. You don't want to do that.
I got you. I mean, I think
the eye and Intel.
Hey, if they paying right, that's fine.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chicago Black Delegation podcast, and host HTA High Thinking. And today we're gonna be taking a look at something. A little bit of a flip flop on jump in regarding immigrants and stuff like that, and migrants and stuff like that. I found it to be quite interesting that knowing that his base is pretty anti-immigration, just in general. But I don't know what else to say. Trump has definitely been he's definitely what's the word? He's definitely forced the Republican Party to kind of switch gears on certain things. I mean, immigration being one, abortions and stuff like that. He's been talking about, he's been kind of pro-abortion a little bit lately, which is pretty interesting for him. Those, I know the what do you call those? The super Christians,
fundamentalists?
No, not the fundamental.
Evangelicals.
Yeah, like those people. They must definitely have a lot to say about what Trump stands on.
He had their votes. Yeah.
So so I want to ask you guys a question. Do y'all think Donald Trump is the answer for the migrant crisis? Go ahead, Brad.
When Donald Trump was in office, we had at one point, I think it was like over the maybe 18 months or something like that, where it was a 0.01% immigration rate in America. So that's a victory right there.
Illegal immigration rate?
No, it was just overall immigration.
People wasn't coming.
Wasn't nobody coming to America
because he was here. They didn't want to come when Trump was here. They were scared.
I take that as a victory. And when you go down to the Democratic end of it, you know what I mean? They will try to they'll try to build off of what he established with just in attitude and tone, but they don't actually do anything, and they do the exact opposite in practice. So you know what I mean? They not for even a moderated level of immigration where you getting people who you vetted. Their background, what they're capable of per se, you know what I mean? So like I said, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't even really, what was the question again, actually?
Do you think Trump is the answer to the migrant crisis?
Yes.
Okay.
Between the two candidates that, that we have, our option for right now, yeah.
I mean, Kamala, she said, well, we'll get to that. That's actually something I can tell all y'all. Chuck?
Yeah, I'm still kind of okay. Just to let you guys, I think he is, and I think he's the answer to a lot of issues that we have here in America right now. And I think right now is the wrong time to flip flop on anything, Mr. Trump. I think you need to continue to be your straight bulldozing, forward bullying way, and just continue to be you without flip flopping at all, and you'll have no problem winning this race. But if you begin to flip flop and look more like a Democratic softy, then
damn,
I don't know what to say.
Interesting. King?
I'm on film saying that.
I don't believe neither
Oh
one
my
of them.
God,
I
no.
don't believe
I
neither
take it
one
all
of them
back.
would. I don't believe neither one of them would solve the problem because they both profit too much from the problem.
And bars.
Hard
That's
take.
the answer.
That's my
Okay, yeah, you got a good point. Would they both definitely do profit something serious from illegal immigration? Why? Because businesses love cheap labor. They can't get enough of it. You feel me?
Yes.
Even it can be to the detriment of the economy itself. They won't give a fuck. They will take their money and go. It's as simple as that. And unfortunately, that a lot of people of all races don't seem to really are too concerned with that, which is very unfortunate. But
That's hard.
I'm going to just say it like this: Kamala Harris did make promises towards regarding the immigration acts and like I forgot the name of what she named the bill or something like that. But she did make promises regarding the security of the borders. You know what I'm saying? And if she wins the seat, everybody needs to really make sure she gets that through. Like really put fire in her ass and make sure she follows through with that promise. I mean, Biden made a lot of promises. A lot of promises were like kind of done half-ass, if done at all. Right? So we have to make sure she completes that promise she made regarding securing the borders, putting money into the problem regarding like the migrant shelters and stuff. Like I forgot what they were calling it. I'll probably put a link up there.
It's just a matter of pushing a button. This was Biden's plan. This was Trump actually stopped this. He called Congress and really told them to not vote on that bill. The bill is already written. It was something that Biden put in order at least a year ago,
Yeah.
and they and Congress denied it.
Trump made the call, got all the Republicans to cut it out. I'm pretty sure it was the House, but the House they didn't pass the House, and I'm pretty sure it likely to do with Trump wanting to run on it himself. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of is what it is. Which I have to say right now, that's a huge problem that somebody would be so egotistical to say, I don't want to. Let's not pass this now. Let's put the economy and the American people at jeopardy now, so we can so I can run on this when I become a president. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I don't want to go too far into that. Why it's so stupid. Hopefully y'all understand how dumb that is. So let's get into the video though. I need to
dangerous.
I need to state this right now. I wish I can't really do much about this. This is a video from the Amazing Lucas. So hopefully that nigga don't count me anything crazy like that, or strike me or whatever. But this border is from this dude. He got this thing called a clown vision. When you see some dumb shit, he puts the clown bordering over it. That's him. That's not us. So just bear with us.
Basically, we're going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to get the energy prices down almost immediately, and we're going to close the border, and we're going to get the crooked ones out, the bad ones out, and we're going to let a lot of people come in, because we need more people, especially with AI coming and all of the different things, and the farmers need, everybody needs. But we're going to make sure that they're not murderers, killers, drug dealers, and the kind of people that we have largely coming in right now.
Okay. So, do y'all think that's possible? Do y'all think it's possible to weed out the bad ones when these people don't have any documentation?
I mean, they've been doing it before. I mean, before this, they just wanted to let all the bad ones in, cause whatever conflict they wanted to cause.
No. He said he wants to let the good ones in, but leave the bad ones out.
I mean,
how you gonna find out who the bad ones are without?
I mean, they have documentation. The ones that haven't been
the same way they've done it for years with legal immigration. You have to have background. You got to have a sponsor.
Checks,
you got to pass the test. A bunch of stuff.
So I'm thinking he's talking about just.
No, he's just talking about doing it the proper way.
Yeah, immigration is fine.
I'm saying though, that's what we're talking about. Like he's just saying we're gonna get back to that and just stop letting motherfuckers.
Just walk in.
Just walk in.
I'm not sure if that's a clear flip flop either, because he's always been against illegal aliens. Remember that term?
Always.
We're going to build a wall to prevent the legal aliens from.
But see, that's the point, though, right? We tired of immigration. Period. At this point, we don't want illegals. No more people. Hey, we just go deal with the ones we got, and the rest of you niggas got to go back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
get the legal ones out.
And the ones that's been here 10, 15 years, y'all south. We ain't talking about y'all. Y'all earned y'all stripes. You know what I'm saying? We talk about these new niggas. They got to go.
True. What do y'all think is the connection between these immigrants, since I'm going to call them immigrants now, and which I should have been calling them immigrants before, because the real migrants was the ones that, came from the South, was the black people that came from the South and found a new life in the North. So let's put that out there first. But what do y'all think is the connection between the immigrants and this AI thing? What do y'all, what's that about?
I mean, they want that cheap labor.
Cheap labor to build?
Build shit to start about. So they gonna show them how to do it all, but since they're not educated, they don't have no degree, so they're not gonna have to give them top dollar to work in these facilities. But we're gonna train you and pay you probably like $10 an hour.
And that's the way you create a third world country.
I mean, that's what they're gonna do. Versus the person that has to have, they're gonna tell you, because you're American, that you have to have a degree, this, and the third. But the Venezuelan niggas right there on the line doing what you went to school for a very long time. So yeah,
it's pretty strange to me because the AI stuff I'm pretty sure that's like a software driven type of thing. There's no hardware involved.
No, it is because
well, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, they
you gotta make the chips.
This week
factories people. We don't want to do it.
They just dropped a humanoid AI this week that they supposed to be announcing into America. Yeah, that's supposed to be some new news that's coming. But I mean, you still need people to build them because they don't let the robots build themselves yet. That's not happening right now. Yeah. So it's people still building these things. So at the moment, it's still people. But then there's going to be possibly robots building robots. But I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying, because he's confusing me with the AI thing, because maybe he's talking about making computer chips. Maybe talking about that.
I'm pretty sure it's computer chips, yeah.
It's not, we're not talking about actual robots yet.
It's the continuous movement, motion, factory stuff that a lot of black people don't want to do anymore today.
I'm not gonna say that those jobs aren't even offered most of the times. It's like they pop
they don't
up.
They barely even pop up.
They recruit who they want to recruit. They don't even tell people that these jobs are available.
I know this much. I know that there's a large group of other nationalities coming across, and I call them migrants as well, coming across from Haiti, from Senegal, and other parts of Africa, and
they do all the trucking.
And they quite nice, you ask me. You ask me, I just did a job, and I hired them, and I paid them well. And
you dry snitching on yourself all over the place, right?
I'm dry snitching?
Yeah, because you ain't got no tax IDs, and you didn't pay them on the books.
Oh, no. I actually hired them to clean out my basement.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Seriously. And I paid them well.
Okay.
To help them out. I just know that Venezuelans are getting food stamp cards with like $10,000 on it.
Yeah,
so,
15.
Hey, gotta help them.
20,000 cash.
And they still hustling. They ain't.
They still out here begging. I was like, man, I need to stop all that begging.
And opening businesses. Shoot.
That's next. Don't let them pass us up, y'all. So I'm just putting that out there.
Yes, sir.
So just anybody want to comment further before I move on there?
No, we
so here, this gonna be a real quick snippet of his Pennsylvania rally where he spoke on immigration, just to kind of solidify his stance on immigration and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, you guys, I guess we all pretty much agree that he's not necessarily flip flopping. It's he's still being very specific. The verbiage, how do I put this? The words he used or the communication style he used might have just flipped me up or might have confused the other guy up a little bit. But he's still much more so very anti-illegal immigration, which is what is probably what should be a more accurate thing. Will be more his accurate stance on this. He's definitely pro-immigration, but it's like you just said, King. We not in it. We don't need no more people. It just kind of is what it is. But everybody still want to be a part of that American economy.
I will seal the border. In the history of our country, it's going to happen. We're going to get it done fast. Starting on day one, I will seal the border and stop the migrant invasion into our country. We will carry out the largest deportation operation in American history. We have no choice.
Right there when you said that, that's going to cost us a lot of money. So he's going to have to raise taxes to do that dumb shit. So I just want y'all to know what he means. That means us paying a lot less. If he does that, that's going to cost us billions of dollars.
Yeah.
To try to deport all these people. And mind, they still letting motherfuckers fly over from Panama right now. So it's just creating a larger debt deficit.
What is the term he called them this time though? He said, did he say migrants or immigrants?
He said I think he said migrants and Venezuela gang, the Venezuelans.
I mean, right now he was saying he's going to stop the inflow of migrants.
Yeah, he says he's going to close the border, but look, this is where the flip flop comes. He says he's going to close the borders, but he's just going to get it back to the process of vetting again. But he's still going to let more come in. We're just going to vet them now.
Okay,
and we just send all the other. But the problem is, Americans don't want no more in, no more. It's no, and no. We at the no. Ain't no, yes, motherfucker.
right.
Yeah, he's talking about just bringing them all. We need more a larger workforce. So, bro, the workforce is here.
The workforce is here,
bro.
A lot of people don't want to work, man.
They've just let them all in the last couple of years.
We don't want to. I think we don't want to work for no whack ass
nice
labor,
work.
no whack ass wage. I think that's what it really.
That's
is.
all it is, yeah. Because people want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay people, but I mean, if you're working with robotics and AI, you're supposed to technically get paid. So, I mean, that's not a job you're supposed to get paid $15.
Before you started immigrating a labor force for technical labor, how come you not offering like the current citizenship first dibs? You know what I mean?
Be like they said, because we gonna be a little bougie.
I mean, there's hardly any trade programs left. You know what I mean? Unless you an immigrant or something like that. They have a lot of programs for people who are immigrating into this country to learn skills. But the people who live here, it ain't nothing like where you can go straight from high school into a trade school into a mastery program that I know of, and I'm in education. Most of the time.
You're going to be putting the eye on the casing that goes around all of the digital information. That's your job. That's the job they're going to be all day long.
The
put the eye in there. That's it. You don't want to do that.
I got you.
know,
I mean, I think
the eye in Intel or something.
Hey, if they paying right, that's fine. You know what I mean? It's all about a paycheck. It's not about like, oh, am I so satisfied with what I do? No. Who's really satisfied with their job unless it's what they intended to be their career?
How many people you think?
I am. I'm very fulfilled.
I mean, I think Amazon.
Stop lying.
I think Amazon has a lot of people working every day. I don't think a lot of. I mean, I'm pretty sure people take off of work, but I mean,
they don't like it though.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, they just got a raise though too, didn't they? A lot of them, I think the drivers got a raise, a $10 raise or something like that.
It's supposed to be. I think teams. Yeah, somebody's supposed to get 10. The drivers they happy in the motherfucker. They getting like 30 now.
What about UPS and FedEx and
no? FedEx is fucked, right? Because FedEx is all contract based, just like Amazon. So
they got the worst delivery
ever.
They
want to work you, but the problem is with FedEx contracts and Amazon is really all involved in your motherfucking business, how you run that contract. If you don't run the contract how they want you to run it, they terminate your ass. FedEx don't give you a fuck how you do that shit to a certain extent. They don't have all those rules and stipulations. They just want you to fucking deliver these packages, nigga. They don't give a fuck how you do it. Just get that shit up out of here. Okay.
If you got a trained monkey to come out your closet and deliver these packages,
nobody dies. We good. They'll give a fuck. So over there, you get paid how you want to get paid. Those drivers, it depends on the contract. They get paid by the stop. So say the contract only has a route that produce, say, let's give them 500 stops a day. That's really no real money. So he's not going to pay his drivers that much money. You see what I'm saying? He's not going to get paid like another contract that say his contract average 1,200 stops a day. You see what I'm saying? He has the more money that he can pay you better than the other dude that only gets 500 stops a day. You know what I'm saying? So that the FedEx is fucked. They shit is fucked. Yes, unless you work for like FedEx Express, that's actually working with FedEx, the company, but they say they don't really get paid that much either. So,
all right. So shall I finish this off?
We will halt the invasion and deport the illegals. She will let in the next 15 million people, and if they won in 4 years, we will have had over 100 million people from all over the world enter our country, and many of them likewise will be from prisons, mental institutions, gang members, criminals. We're not going to do it. She will destroy this country. She's worse than Biden. Because Biden wasn't a real believer in the radical left. She is. That's all she knew. That's what her father taught her. A Marxist professor. That's what he taught her. We will defeat inflation very quickly.
And he's going to go into the economy. Any comments on about what you just said before I ask my other question?
No. I didn't know her father was a Marxist.
I don't know about that either. I need some evidence on that one personally. But yeah, Trump be, he be firing off the hip sometimes. But sometimes
He be like, bang, bang. I don't miss, bitch. I don't miss.
So, but yeah, so with all so I mean, just kind of in general, they're gonna bring in more immigrants to.
I want all the white people to hear that because y'all really don't believe he was going to do that. When I said this, the white people called me all type of bad names, retard, and he said that. Okay, I want y'all to hear that from your man. He's gonna bring more, more.
So with all this talk about immigration and like that's gonna be taking a lot of the jobs of the people that's already here, and then like the AI that they're gonna essentially build robots and. Because you already know how what Elon Musk is doing with the androids and stuff like that. He's building robots that's gonna be mass produced and stuff like that. At what point do y'all think we're gonna have to start lobbying for something like UBIs, like universal basic income?
I mean, that's what they're gonna have to go with if they don't want nobody to work no more.
I mean, that's what I'm right.
I think this government is already looking at something like that. I think they're already trying to do that.
Yeah, they was talking about it may be like that, the Black Mirror type shit. You would get it off, you get money and things off your social
currency.
Yeah, your social currency.
Talking about like a dude was riding a stationary bike. Or
like everything you had to do, it came from your social environment. People like your posts. This day, how you get your currency.
Exactly.
Everything would be like in the metaverse. You would get jobs in the metaverse and do things that no longer in the real world. You would get currency that way because they want you to stay at home now. There's nothing for you to do on the outside world, so they're gonna create a world for you to actually do things. Cause you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird, but you know what I'm saying. If they actually go that way, motherfuckers.
That sounds like the Matrix,
Yeah, I mean, but it sounds like motherfucker. I mean, that's what they kind of going with now with the Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is about to be the first game that's going to technically allow you to,
have a job and all that.
No, yeah, you're gonna make real money. The money you make in the game can translate to real currency. So this is like the first step to see how people are going to do. How many people are going to play this game and see how much money?
Everybody going to be a murderer, killer, and robber.
It's going to be folks working at the taco truck and all that.
Man,
pizza shop.
Shoot, I'm going. What's his name?
I mean, everything's a social experiment.
Garage,
they want to see how you deal with it. I mean, people already play Grand Theft Auto right now. Private service make $10,000 to $30,000 a month, and the motherfucker say I work at the Foot Locker. And you're like, what?
That's like the servers and shit like that. People monetize. Oh, so what I do?
Yeah. I mean, they do this. I'm just talking about from the server alone because he said he got so many subscribers to his server, so he can pay people monthly.
Yeah, that's what they. That's pretty much how they gonna. They don't just give people access to their own servers. They can monetize off your.
Don't T-Pain got something like that?
Nah, he does. He do Twitch. It's T Grizzly got something like that.
Right, T Grizzly got like a server on there. He make about 30
But he the one that showed you.
He
He showed how the niggas make money in the actual world though. And that was cool about it because he got his homie and he's like, he on the Foot Locker. He make 10 bands a week. What you fucking talking about? This is crazy work. I got to own a Foot Locker in the video game and get a $10,000 check. That's amazing.
I mean, you do. I mean, if something like that were to happen, was somebody actually get paid out from owning a store in the game, you do know that people are in the game have to.
Yeah, they have to see. I know. Yeah, I know that. But they're not using real money.
They're not going to use monopoly money to get real money from that.
I mean, they getting money from the streamers. So I'm not the streamer, but the people that's on the server. But he's paying them to actually operate in the world like a job. So he's like, the more people he has subscribed to, say,
that much.
Because he says he charged $300 per person to be in his server. You know what I'm saying? A month. So he say if you broke right at the beginning, he'll let you get in there for free. But after when you start making money, you have to pay the $300 monthly subscription fee. So he does, but all these people want to be part of the T Grizzly world, play in this world. So he breaks that up, that money that he gets from these subscribers, and he pays the people that he has working in the world, making his world feel like a real simulation where they have real workers and they intertwine with people and talking like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's paying them to play this motherfucker.
So, but when them owning the store, they not getting real money from working it. Okay,
no.
That's the part I was
not
tripped up on.
I mean,
because it ain't no real product. It's all
sold. Look, they doing it all the time. Look,
I mean, technically he is right in 2K. So 2K, when you get, if you want to get your, you can still earn in-game currency, but most people are lazy. They buy it. So they want to look fly. They spend real money for the gear. They spend real for the t-shirts, the chain. Yeah, they spend real money for every accessory. He is right. They probably could. They may be doing that with the new Grand Theft Auto, so you can get more money, so they can break out these checks. I can see them doing that.
I mean, don't you got to buy that directly
Reese,
from the game provider?
Yeah, you buy it from Rockstar,
fingers,
right?
But they're gonna give you in-game currency, but they're gonna use your money
and
to break it. That's how they're gonna pay the people to play the game. The more you want to buy in this game and get things quick, they're gonna break your money down. Because, like you said, people play Grand Theft Auto. It's gonna be like 40 million people doing this. 40 million people spending $20. You see what I'm saying? So that's a lot of money.
He looked like he could be a character, though. Right?
All right, anyway.
I mean, look at him. He definitely looked like he could be like the mayor of Palm Springs.
Oh, my mama, yeah. And he's doing corrupted. You gotta take him down.
You know he's gonna be in Grand Theft Auto 6 though. They gonna find a way.
They gonna put him in there. Oh, my mama, they is. They dead ass.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a caricature or something, you know.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we gonna close this one out, man. Final thoughts, man, regarding Donnie Don and his thoughts on and his ideas towards immigration.
4 more years.
I did want to add this as well. About regarding him, because he did make a statement regarding Kamala Harris, her leniency or not leniency, but her just allowing these people to like swarm on in and stuff like that. Now I've heard,
she was the immigration czar, right, when she first got vice president.
First, I know it kind of at least came down. Like, I don't know what point.
She was the boss of immigration.
I know she was. I don't know at what point of her vice presidency.
It was like the first 18 months.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But they took her out of that position because she was horrible at it.
Really?
Yeah. She was doing a horrible job.
So what I was getting at was like apparently Democrats are supposedly better at border control than Donald Trump is, but I mean but the Republicans are. But the Republicans are better at deporting. That's just what I saw in some study where like that. You guys anything to say about that, Brad? Are you familiar with that?
It sounds ridiculous.
It does sound ridiculous, but that's what the numbers said.
I think it's just like a whole bunch of like pointing the finger because nobody's like taking this into consideration the proper way. You know what I mean? You want America to stay a sovereign country that's not like influenced by foreign interests or like people. And like I said, if you keep letting folks in, I mean, it's a lot of people out there with power and influence or whatever, and they get to these little burgs, small towns or whatever. That's how you rot it from the inside. You start taking these little places and then you change them, and then the next thing you know, it starts to like go outstretched and take on the largest cities and environments. Yeah. Next thing you know, you don't have a sovereign country.
I mean, that's pretty much the theme we've been talking about for the most part. But just as a final question before we close out, do y'all think Kamala Harris is going to follow through with her plan, her initiatives to border control?
I say no. Like I said, both parties, it's not they make too much money off of it. Okay. That's why Brad said they're just going to point the finger. And that's all they're going to do, and they're going to still make money.
Oh, I saw. You think that's the game? Like
yeah.
So they're going to point the finger or as
each other while they can't do what they want to do.
No. I got an even better one. They got they point a finger at each other to be what's that word? To like put on a show, like, hey, we're trying to do something, but those people are the problem.
Yeah.
But they're both profiting from this.
Yeah.
So that's
I told you, I got a homie that's an immigrant, bro. He told me, he said, bro, they never gonna stop it. They make a lot of money off us. A lot of money off us. He said they love making this money. They just make a fuss about it in front of y'all, do the little dance, but they not gonna stop it because they make too much money.
Chuck.
Yeah, that's why I think she's going to follow through exactly what she says she's going to do.
Okay.
Because both her and Trump plan is very similar. Try to weed out to the best of their abilities the violent ones, the gangs, whatever, and then have a regular steady train of people coming across that border.
Okay.
As vetted immigrants, man, and to make money because they are making money off tons of it and saving tons of money. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Brett?
Well, they pretty much said everything that needed to be said about it, you know what I mean? So, 4 more years.
4 more years.
Donald Trump.
Oh, no. All right, so for me personally, I mean, I like to believe. Huh?
I said, make America great again. Sorry.
I like to believe that Kamala Harris is gonna make this country great eventually, but
Smooth.
but like I mean, like I said, I kind of been burnt. The black people have been burnt by the Democratic Party a little bit too many times in the past, and it's as I just kind of said, like the only time I feel like the only way change is actually gonna happen is if we actually get involved and do it ourselves. You feel me? And I'm not. That's not advocating for any type of anarchism. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what else to say. If things kind of keep getting ran by the billionaires and millionaires of America, I mean, they again, when shit hits the fan, they're gonna take their money and go. They're gonna go to Dubai. You know what I mean? And then everybody else is gonna be left here with they with their hands in their pants. You feel me? So it's been a Chicago Black Delegation podcast. I'm out.